Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cynical, and this is Gems of War. And today we have the class event for DeathKnight. So I'm going to show you a team you can use to clear this out pretty quickly, at least the free battles. And I think this team would, go further if you needed it to. But you might want to add in like the Grey King or something like that to your team if you're going to try to go further. This team is just designed for the free battles, which I think most people will be doing today because it's DeathKnight, and DeathKnight is not good. So there's no reason to go far unless you're that 5% of people that's, leveling it up right now just to do it, because it's one you haven't leveled yet. So that's the only reason anybody's like specifically focusing on DeathKnight right now. So I recommend doing just the free battles. And here's the team I would recommend. Black Manacles. I'm using DeathKnight just to use it, just to get more experience, but you could use pretty much whatever you want for the class. Maybe Titan would be great, something like that. Titan, Sentinel, whatever. And then we have the I forget his name, the Vargoyle or whatever, the second troop there. It stuns and it explodes 4 gems. It's just there to create mana in case Black Manacles does it one-shot, to get Black Manacles back up. And then Banshee is there for one of her traits is the magic link, where you get extra purple when you match. So I'm pretty much just using her for her trait, but sometimes she comes in handy towards the end to do some damage, to change blue to red, and we have 2 red troops, so that works out good sometimes. Then the hardest one to get would be the Umberwolf legendary troop. Does Hunter's Mark and Death Mark on the first 2 enemies, and it has a purple storm at the start of every turn, so that's why I'm using it. So, second troop I'm using because it explodes gems. Third troop I'm using because of the magic link, the purple. And the 4th troop I'm using for the Dark Storm at the start of every turn for purple, because Black Manacles uses purple, Banshee uses purple, Umberwolf uses purple. And it's just to get the Black Manacles back up as fast as possible. You pretty much only need to cast it twice through most of these battles. I think at the very, very end, I was having to do a little bit more than just cast it twice. But in the beginning, you're just casting it once, so that's what I'm showing here. I was showing early battles, and then at the end of the video, I show like the very end, like the latest battles that I did. So right now, it's earlier battles, not the very beginning, but like, the second round or third round, because I did change my team as I went a little bit. I was using Corpse Mare, so maybe if you don't have Umberwolf, you could use Corpse Mare just for some more explosions. It explodes a row or a column or something. And that's all you really want. You just want to get that Black Manacles back up. Hope for a Devourer, maybe. Use it 2 or 3 times, and you're good to go. Especially if you don't have Dawnbringer or something. I was trying to use a team that more people could benefit from seeing. So, just one legendary troop that you could use something else if you want. You could use the Grey King there, you could use Corpse Mare, you could use maybe whatever, Draculus. Nothing, doesn't really matter. It's Black Manacles, Vargoyle, Banshee, and then if you don't have the Umberwolf, just use Corpse Mare, the Grey King, Draculus. It doesn't matter that much what you use at that point, but I'd recommend Corpse Mare just because it explodes. We're going for the Black Manacles, and if you have to use Corpse Mare, maybe use Titan with Barrier. That way you're not, that way your hero doesn't die, because if that happens, you'd be pretty screwed, because then you would just have Vargoyle, Banshee, and Corpse Mare, and Banshee would be your only attack. So yeah, but this is what I'd recommend for doing the free battles for the class event today for DeathKnight. Black Manacles, Vargoyle, Banshee, Umberwolf, and the bottom 2 are just for their traits. The top 2, the damage and the explosion, the mana generation. Hey, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on Saturday, so make sure you tune into that. I'm just going to promote it every day until then, because I really want it to be successful, and at least get 100 views or something each episode. That would be nice. And the reason I'm not doing a Guild Wars video today or yesterday is because I'm on PS4, which doesn't really matter most of the time. All the information can be used with every console, every system, every platform, except for maybe Switch. Switch, you have to be like more choosy with the videos you watch, because I know you guys are on a slightly different update But you can still watch things like soul farming, gold farming, trade stone farming, vault, blah blah blah. You can still watch like the general videos and get stuff out of it. But for Guild Wars weeks, PS4, PC, mobile, Xbox, Switch, everybody is usually on different colors on different days. Usually. I think it's lined up like once or twice. But usually we're on different colors on different days. So the only day that I feel like is worth doing is Tuesday. Because if it's a blue day on Tuesday for consoles, then consoles can use that team on that day, so that video works for them on that day. And then PC Mobile, or whoever, can still use it later in the week. They can go back and watch that Tuesday video on Sunday if Sunday's their blue day, and it's more, more useful of a video. Like if I do today's video, which I don't even know what color it is today, but yesterday was yellow. Say today was yellow, and I put out a video at 10 a.m. Well, I'm only helping people from 10 a.m. to like 10 p.m. on consoles, because maybe PC Mobile already had yellow on like Tuesday or something, so now they don't need that, and only a certain amount of people on console need it because maybe they already did it or whatever. But anyway, I just feel like on Guild Wars weeks, I don't want to do Guild Wars every single day. Plus, I'm in like a transition period with my teams. I need new teams. I don't want to keep showing the same old teams that are starting to fall off and not work as good, so don't want to be showing you guys those. But showed a newer team Monday, and yeah, I didn't use 4 different troops, but I still scored over 9,500k, and that's all I care about. And I'll take that. I'll take 9k. So just because I used one troop multiple times, was the King Gob Truffle team, 2 King Gob Truffles. I didn't care. I got over 9,500. That's all I care about. Really, just 9k is what I want. 9k and up, I'm good with that. But yeah, this team works fine. DeathKnight, I wouldn't go hard throwing gems at the shop to get more potions, to get more turns. Not worth doing. It's not a good class. It's probably not the worst class in the game, but it might be on the list for consideration. It's definitely in the lower half of classes, but I'm showing the troops here. Black Manacles deal 50 damage to all enemies. There's a 20% chance to devour a random enemy. And you're in first slot, so if you actually get that devour, then you're just going to get all beefed up with attack and health and armor and everything, and you'll be just better to go the next turn. So using DeathKnight just to use it to get more experience. I don't know why I decided to do that this time. I think just because it went good with the rest of the troops, and it had a little, it had a barrier on it and everything. That's what I was looking for, really. And then here's some of the traits. Death mark all enemies when I die. We didn't die ever, so that didn't help. Immunity to death mark. All allied gain 2 life. All allied undead gain 2 life. Then we have the Vargoyle. Explode 4 random gems. Stun an enemy. If the enemy is divine, steal 8 life. All I really cared about is the explode 4 random gems. There's not very many good mana generators in this restriction here. So Vargoyle, one of the best ones out of, it's not that good, but it's the best one out of what we had to choose from. So exploding 4 random gems was the best mana generation I could find. Then Banshee, I originally had Corpse Mare, but I changed it to Banshee because Corpse Mare was not even getting a turn, so it was doing nothing on the team. So I decided to plug in Banshee because at least she has that magic link that gained bonus purple mana on purple gem matches. At least I can use her for something, which is the goal in these types of teams. You want every troop to be at least doing something. So if Black Manacles is doing all the damage, taking all the damage, doing everything, then the other 3 troops you're going to want to use, use them for their traits. That's what I found out recently, at least. And then we have Umberwolf, deal 51 damage to the first 2 enemies, place Hunter's Mark and Death Mark on them, that's transform into a Nosferatu. It's a legendary, but you should already have it because it's supposed to go on your soul farming team, at least the classic soul farming team. I know some people don't use it, but it's stealthy, it's undying, and it creates a purple storm at the start of every turn. So Dark Storm, purple gems fall more than the other gems, which is good for Black Manacles to get up again quickly and just, 2-shot. Even late in battles here, it's 2-shotting. I think here at the very end, this might be like one of the last battles. I think it finally doesn't two-shot, but they're left with like 1 health each, and you just finish them off with Umberwolf or Banshee or Skulls or another Black Manacles. It's not that big of a deal. What are they gonna do? Where it's just a matter of time type thing, and it's at the very end. Like, we're almost done. This whole thing took me like 15 minutes to get 25 gems. It's not too bad. It seems like these class events on the bad classes, maybe like the most, I don't know, recommended skips for events. Like if you really wanted a day off today, just do your wake up, do your guild wars, and that's it. Because this class event, you're just getting 25 gems. I didn't do any potions in the shop. But yeah, that's the team you can use. Any questions, put them in the comments. Remember Final Fantasy VII Remake on Saturday. Got my 25 gems, 10,000 gold, got some 50 XP. And yeah, like, share, subscribe. Consider joining if we get 20 members. We haven't even got one more yet, so I don't even know how long I'm going to keep saying this. But if we get 20 members, I might do a live stream. So let's try to get that 18th one, so I'll keep it up, keep saying that. But yeah, see y'all next time. Peace.